Greetings, everybody. A little business real quickly. Hey, make sure and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little reminder so you get notified of any drawings. Great. We're getting ready to go.
So that's him. That's George. Cool.
Seems pretty interesting.
Yeah. So he's gonna help you hop on a train?
The plan. 1. Clayton and I travel to Wisconsin. 2. Try some cheese curds. 3. Interview George. 4. Go train hopping. And 5. Fly back to Reno in success. A simple 5-step plan that better go right. But is train hopping really a good idea? I've lost many hours of sleep reeling with the possible consequences of train hopping. It's a crime, and a real one too. In Wisconsin, if caught, you'll either have to pay a pretty hefty fine or you can spend anywhere from 1 night to 90 days in jail. But there has been one guiding light encouraging me to go through with this. That is, a poster of German director Werner Herzog hanging above the door in my apartment. Yeah. It reads, WWWD. What would Werner do? But why Herzog? He sounds a bit like this, and his ethics are questionable. But I really like how he says the word jungle.
Of all this jungle, it's jungle, jungle, jungle.
But his work is ambitious and remarkable. He's done things that I could only dream about doing in my lifetime. He shot one of his early films deep in the jungle where he placed all of his actors and crew on rafts floating down a flooding river. He traveled to an island right before a volcano was about to erupt just to interview the one man who decided to stay behind. And he literally moved a full-size steamship over a mountain when many thought he couldn't do it. I could switch WWWD with YOLO and the poster would have the same meaning. So in the name of Werner Herzog, I'm going to go to Wisconsin and ride that train.
Either way, we're going, so... Yeah. Doesn't matter. You got the tickets already? We do. What airline?
And so we were off to Wisconsin to go see George Graham, the Jumpman. But before we did anything, we had to try our cheese curds, and they were fine. They were all right. Nothing that exciting.
Milwaukee. Adventure awaits. How's it going? Great to meet you in person.
Are you John?
I am John, yes. And
Nice to meet you, John.
Clayton with me.
Hi, John.
Hey, Clayton, come on in. So, I'm George Graham, and my main hobby in life is hopping freight trains. I've always wanted to be a runaway. So I had a perfectly good home life. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever, but I dreamed of running away. I was going to do a raft down the Mississippi or just anything to be out adventuring, even as a little kid. And so the reason that I hop freight trains then is that I get to have that adventure and I enjoy the history and what's going on with the trains, being fascinated with them to begin with. So it's just a fantastic combination. And when you're riding on something like a freight train, you're typically going places that oftentimes the roads don't necessarily go, especially like an example, Nevada, areas where there just aren't highways where the trains go. And so you're not driving, you're just riding. And so you can watch all the scenery go by and just relax and enjoy it. Flagging the crossing up here. getting caught is one of those things you simply want to avoid. It can be expensive, I think. It's just one of those things that, well, it happens. And I've usually managed to know that I'm getting caught, and so when the train stops, I can get off and just leave before anybody gets to you. So we have a scanner, so I'll listen on a scanner sometimes, and if I suspect it's like this train stopping in an awful weird spot, then you can just get off.
And I mean, can you go into detail about our train hop tomorrow? Kind of what's the plan as of right now for the camera?
So we're going to ride on a Canadian Pacific track that runs from Portage. When you go east, it goes to Chicago, and it goes through Milwaukee and then south to Chicago, a little suburb called Bensonville. The eastbound catch-out's a little easier and a little more private, so I kind of like it for what we're doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a spot which will be, so it's a crew change point. So every train that's going any distance stops in Portage to get a new crew. And so when it stops, then we'll take that couple of minutes while it's stopped that we get and scurry along the train and find a ride, get on, hide, and ride out of town.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. We had a mediocre night's rest in our wonderful Honda HRV rental car.
Mediocre is a stretch.
It is. It was cold, and it's cold now.
You nervous?
I don't think so. I mean, after talking to him, and then I watched his last video last night, I'm more excited than anything, which that might be a problem I have to deal with, but I think it'll be fun.
Good morning. Oh yeah, there's all of our
Good morning, George.
stuff. Clayton, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Well, I think other than maybe a little wind today, we'll have a gorgeous day
I know,
for
it
this,
seems
right?
so pleasant. I know, yeah, just a little, last night was...
Dang, we should have gone the other way.
I know. All the way down. It's 4:27. We've been sitting under this bridge for about 5 hours. No train has come yet, for us at least. There's been 2 going in the wrong direction. And we've been sitting most of this time in silence, waiting for nothing, what it feels like. And it's colder now, and it's not that fun. It's not that fun, it's hard. Hypothetically, if nothing were to come today, it's the same schedule tomorrow, like 2 o'clock-ish.
Yeah, or we could come early. I mean, I don't know. That is an unfortunate.
Well, I don't really know how to begin to respond to what happened today, like what went wrong. I'm just bummed.
So it was a bit of a wasted day, you could say. We waited about 6 hours for a train to come, taking us east. It did not come, and sitting and doing nothing is quite exhausting. So I'm burnt out. I'm more exhausted than I've ever been before, and a little bummed, to be honest.
I don't know, it kind of sucks to like travel all the way across the country here to do one thing, hop on that train. Or at least I was gonna get footage of them hopping on the train, and now I didn't even get to goddamn do that.
Let me look at the weather and see what
Yeah, of course.
what the plans are,
Great.
and
Yeah.
then I'll text you
Yeah, of course.
accordingly.
Yeah,
And if we don't go, then I'll wish you
of course.
safe travels
And if
back
we don't,
home.
I mean, yeah, thanks. But we're going to try again. But the change of events is we do not have George anymore. He is busy, and I think I'll be taking the train hop alone. So, obviously, today didn't work out, but we developed a new plan, and that is tonight we're gonna head back up to Portage, Wisconsin, and we're gonna try to hop one more train. But the problem is we have to be back in Milwaukee by 6:30, 7 the latest probably, and I'm gonna try to catch the first train headed east.
Hopefully by 6 or 7. Not by noon. It's gonna be really bad if it's by noon.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Hey, it sounded really close. The train.
If we look up there, there's a train going east. We have no George, but we came here to ride a train. I'm gonna see if I can hop on this train. Let's see if it stops. If it doesn't, we're gonna wait longer, but I gotta finish my coffee. Here's the train hopping. Cheers. Oh, sure. It's tough. It's interesting. Fucked up. It keeps going down.
Where's the crew change?
Leaving this here. Make sure to grab it. Here.
Are you going?
I'm gonna go right there, I think.
Like right now?
I want to see. You have the keys for the car?
The keys.
Great. Stay here. I'll be back. So I'm here on the train, obviously very nervous, mainly if like I get caught, but you know, it's early enough in the morning, it's only 9. If I were to get arrested, I think I'd still be able to make our flight, you know, have a full day of whatever may come.
Right after John left, I got chased by a guy on a tractor thing. It was weird. There's a guy looking at me. I gotta go.
Train stopped in the yard still. I don't know if like I'm caught or doing something else. If I hear police, I'll bail. We'll see. As I kept a lookout, waiting for something telling me to run, I looked up and saw this, telling me to stay. Moments later, I was off.
It's the craziest shit I've ever done. That's for sure.
Oh, that's so scary.
This is it.
That was pretty spectacular and nuts. I don't know. I don't know if I recommend that or not, but can't do that if you're a business major.
Hey, bud.
Hello.
Need a ride?
I do.
How we doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, it was like pure adrenaline, and also it's one of the worst things I've ever done. It's a fascinating experience.
That bad, huh?
I mean, it was fun, you could say, as well. So,
You know, it was really cool and great, but I don't know if I'd do it again.
one of the worst things I've ever done.